Hi, I'm Liza, CEO of Phtm, and I'm thrilled to welcome you all to the launch of our new podcast, the Phtm Great Debate. Our industry is evolving and still facing many challenges, which is why I feel it is now so important that all sectors of our trade set aside their long-standing differences and come together to discuss current hot topics, share knowledge and exchange ideas. With so many different opinions, there's bound to be disagreements, but there's no doubt in the benefits that can be gained from listening, and we all know it's good to talk. Hosted by the fabulous RENE ROGERS, produced by the knowledgeable Rachel Dale, and edited by PHIL HOLLOWAY and his expert team, Phtm invites all of you, operators, hackney private hire drivers, chauffeurs, trade reps, licensing officers and trade suppliers to get involved. This is your platform to use for informed, constructive and positive dialogue. Let's shape the future of our industry together. Welcome to your podcast, the Phtm Great Debate.
So, welcome to the Great Debate. Delighted to be taking part in this initiative on behalf of the Phtm. This is a conversation that needs to be had. It's integral to progress. It's not just a destination, it's a journey, and it's a long journey, and we're all in it together. The landscape is changing, the roadmap has to adjust. So I'm absolutely delighted to be doing this with the hosts, Phil and RENE. Welcome both. Hi, Phil.
Hi, Rachel. Lovely to see you again. Hope you're well.
Nice to be working with you again. RENE, hi.
Hello, I'm very excited to be the co-host of the Phtm podcast, and what an introduction by Liza.
I know. Wasn't it great to get her on film? She has been an industry supporter for over 30 years. Everybody respects her. She's always included everybody. And she's had seminars before at the show, but this last year the seminars were spectacular, and we're all behind her to keep this conversation going.
And so, Rachel, for those that may not know, could you explain what the Great Debate is and why it's necessary to keep it going?
So Liza wanted to get everybody not only talking, but acting. The industry's been under attack for so many reasons over the last few years, but in particular from giant companies, ride-hailing apps. And the point was, what's being done about it? She particularly focused on dispatch companies, and it became clear that there was an awful lot to be said and done. The room was full, and people wanted to carry on talking. So hence, let's take it online.
And Rachel, what take-home value did you get from the Great Debate Live, DMS operators and the industry as a whole?
Well, people carried on talking about it. It brought everyone to life. We've seen action. We've seen networking since that happened. And there wasn't enough time to discuss everything and give everybody a stage. So now we've got the opportunity to do that.
And how do you see this podcast supporting the Great Debate in the industry, and what do you want it to achieve?
So we want to hear people talking, but then acting upon what they talk. Let's get the disagreements out of the way. Let's see how we can collaborate, support each other and be one voice.
And where do you want to see the Great Debate go next? And what topics do you think should be covered?
Well, we've got so much to face in the coming months and years. We've got the possibility of VAT on fares after the budget in November. We've got national standards to consider. We've got driverless vehicles on the horizon. So all of these subjects and many more need to be debated, need to be discussed, and we need to find ways forward together.
Goodness, that is a hot topic list. And if you could get every local authority, supplier and operator in one room, what would be your first topic on the agenda?
It has to be national standards, doesn't it? It has to be a fair playing field for everyone. The same standards, the same costs, the same expectations, whether it's a one-man band or a large operating company, everyone needs to know where they stand and be able to work to the same standards.
And who do you think the Great Debate is for, Rachel?
It's for absolutely everyone. As Liza said, she supports everybody. So the stakeholders include taxi drivers, private hire drivers, operators, local authorities, dispatch companies, third-party suppliers, anybody with an interest in the taxi and private hire industry. You're welcome to join in.
And why do these debates matter?
Because as a lone voice, we don't have much strength. But if we work together, we can iron out the differences. We can understand the differences. There are differences across the country. But if we understand them and we support each other, we'll be a much stronger voice for change.
And do you think, Rachel, that the taxi industry is doing enough to work together?
It's just beginning to. There's been divisions, there's been competition, but now operators aren't seeing their local operators as the competition. They're seeing ways they can work together and enhance each other. So this is absolutely fantastic.
Well, that was a bite-sized introduction to the PHTM podcast that gives you an idea of what's to come. And as Liza so perfectly put it, let's shape the future of this industry together, because it really is good to talk. Now, don't forget to subscribe, share, and join the conversation. See you next time.
So this podcast is for you. Whoever you are in the industry, this is your voice. This is an online place where you can discuss what's on your mind, what's concerning you, what's bothering you. Please do send in the topics you'd like to have discussed, hear discussed, or even take part in. We'd love you to be a guest. Email podcast@phtm.co.uk.